everyone, and welcome to what will be episode, episode 11 of my blind Let's Play of Rogue Legacy on YouTube. We are jumping back in. This is a live stream VOD actually, recorded particularly from, good, that looks perfect. Recorded particularly from I recorded right from where we left off on the last episode I recorded for YouTube. So we are going to jump in and continue to head towards the Maya, the tower up top. See if we can't manage to find our way to fight the boss. I do kind of dislike streaming this game just because in order to see the chat I have to make the resolution so much lower than I normally keep it. And so it makes it a little bit smaller screen than I'm used to. Whoops, that was stupid. What's up, Over? Why the sideways eyes? Oh, missed this coin. So we are going to head... Oh, there was a picture up there. There was an enemy. I didn't really want to run into him. That worked out surprisingly well, but now I need to go down again to get this coin. So, this should be at least a relatively simple run until we get up to the tower, which I'm not sure, obviously, where that's going to run into, but I know the basic way to go to get there. Skeleton up here doesn't bother me, neither do these zombies. I do wish that the enemies in the castle scaled a little bit better, because, like, right now, until I actually get to the tower where I'm going, there's not really any risk to me whatsoever. I'm not bad. A little bit awake now after sleeping a lot from spending all day in the Greenlight Super Show. How you doing, Over? Oh, that was close. This is no exit from this room. I can't get any benefit from killing these guys. So we're just gonna run off back this way. And this will take us... Let's see, I want to go to the right after this. Well, the cold sucks, but soup always helps, so that's a plus. Whoop. I had a really bad cold a couple weeks ago, so I know how you feel, but hopefully it doesn't last too long for you. Somehow the worst kind of thing to get stuck with is just a regular cold. That was stupid. I need to jump and then jump again. Jump and then jump again. There we go, get some free gold. Oops, that was close. Whoa. I should have taken damage there. There's pretty much no way to deny that. But the game decided to be friendly to me, so I guess I won't... Sigh. Let's see now. I'm still really hoping I can come across some vampirism runes or something to make this work out a little bit better. Right now I'm running on pretty much attack strength alone, and that's working out decently well, but the tower seems like I might need a little bit more than that. I could go with the armor that gives you vampirism, but that doesn't seem like a good choice. So that's the Maya, that's where we need to go, but I want to go into it from this way, because it has this teleporter here, which is good to discover before you head up there. So we got this guy who's going to be like, I'm going to throw some throwing stars at you. And we got a wolf, and we got one of these dudes. And already hemorrhaging damage, which is obviously not what I was looking forward to when I got up here. This game gets so much more difficult so fast. I mean, the forest was tough, but it wasn't nearly this tough. I mean, the rewards start going way up too. I'm getting more gold than I got per run in any area before this, but that was stupid. I just literally jumped right on top of that guy. But really, it's just the game difficulty picks up so quickly compared to what you would expect, really. Hate you, painting. Hate you so very much. Let's see. So I'm pretty much at this point just looking for the boss. I don't really care to try to clear out this whole floor or anything. Well, I guess it's not really a floor, but... Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. And I just woke up another picture. That's not a good thing. I really need a class that has more attack damage, because the barbarians have more health, and it's just not doing the same thing. But we do find the boss, so I can go try to take on this boss for the first time. See what's in store for me. Here we go. I don't really have all that much health, so I'm a bit worried, but... Okay, this guy has a lot of fire surrounding him. Oh look, it's a giant ghastly. Ponce de Leon. Hello, Ponce de Leon. Why are you ghastly? Why have you evolved into becoming a ghastly? Come on. They have a stupid. This guy seems like he has a pretty easy to pick up pattern. I'm not sure if he's going to start spawning anything soon or anything like that, but right now this seems doable at least. Just kind of need to avoid him long enough to where he charges. Or until he starts chasing me like this. Oh, that was close. I don't think I've heard of that one before. What kind of game is it? Okay, we are not going to beat this guy on our first fight of him, I don't think. But he definitely seems doable. It kind of reminds me of some of the bosses in Isaac that just chase you around and lay down areas against you. I got you. I've never actually even played Terraria before. A Dwarf Hokage? That sounds like a good combo to me. Attack strength up some more. But yeah, I've never actually played Terraria, and only a little bit of anything similar to it. But yeah, I've never heard of that one at all. Let's see now. It's actually a really good combo of trait and character class. Stupid, stupid damage. Everything is going to die really easily now until we get to the tower. Then everything is going to die relatively easily. We're doing a lot more damage than we were last run. This way. Didn't think that was going to hit me. Let's see now. Not really concerned taking a little bit of damage, but I don't want to be taking very much more than I already have. Almost stepped on the spikes trying to kill this guy. I gotta remember, it's a good idea for that boss to make use of the fact that you can't turn around while you're in combat. That one hurt. Okay, so now we need to... Oops. Do this. This. Most of the room design I think I've seen, so it's not really all that much of a shock the different type of rooms I'm coming across over here. But still need to make sure to be careful, otherwise I'm going to get too overconfident and end up killing myself before I even find the tower. So we got another one of these turrets that kind of look like pencil sharpeners. We got a secret area, that's kind of cool. We might have a fairy chest down here. Oh, nope, it's just a shortcut up the path. I didn't notice it first. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that there was something good up there. Or in there. Dwarves, if you can get a dwarf with the PAD trait, it is definitely probably the best class in the game. So we're back to the tower. We are killing things much quicker. I do need to avoid this eyeball. Go away, Ghastly. I hate you. I wasn't even a Pokemon trainer. I'm just some random knight. You have no reason to be vengeful on me. Lots of arrows coming from skeletons, but they're dying very easily. Okay, this is going a lot better, and it's all because we are a Hokage who has a lot more damage. If not for that, I think this would be going about the same as it has been on the last couple runs I've done. But instead, we're actually killing things very quickly, and that's leading to me surviving much better. If we can find the boss room soon, I think we got a chance. Maybe not a great chance, but a chance. Oops. Double Ghastlies just died very easily. I really just have no desire to actually call those things the right name. They look so much like Ghastly. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. They look so much like Ghastly, it's just easier to refer to them as such. These guys are going to take a lot of hits to kill, and I don't know if I really want to deal with it for the chest that they'll drop. That is admittedly a very good chest worth of stuff, but I think we're just going to move on from there. This room could be kind of a pain. Gar. So now we're starting to hemorrhage damage a bit. We're back to... That was just stupid. I just literally jumped directly into that guy. Lots of gold for us. Let's go to the right, maybe? I haven't already been over here. Seems like a dodge type room. Not too challenging enemy-wise, but challenging to make sure that you don't run into anything. In fact, there were no enemies in this room, just traps. I'll take rooms like that every day of the week. Mr. Skull's gonna die really quick. I guess we're gonna head downwards next, because I don't know where else to go at the moment. I just pretty much screwed myself by jumping down there. That was foolish. We do get a chicken wing. Or a drumstick, I guess it is, not really a wing. These guys are going to die really easily, and as long as I make sure their little morning stars are in the ceiling when they do, they aren't too much of a threat to me. And let's see, so now we wait, kill. That gets rid of the spike ball as well. Kill this dude because he's a much bigger threat than Mr. Demon Ninja down there. There we go. There's a chest up here, but I do have to make a kind of tricky jump to get to it. Although, oops, no, that didn't work out. It's not like I had planned it. That was stupid. Okay. No fighting, I'm not really interested in that right now. I could use that fairy chest, but I'm more interested in survival right now than I am in getting more fairy chests unlocked. Let's see now. That's easy enough. And we find the boss again. My health is really low though, to a point where pretty much one hit is going to kill me. Is it worth trying to go through there? Oh, okay, we died before we even fought the boss. Well, we weren't going to win against Mr. Ponce de Leon anyway, so that works for me. Archmage with CIP, which is a horrible trait. We got a spell sword with no traits and a barbarian queen with PAD. PAD is a good trait, so we're gonna go with that one. Let's upgrade our attack strength again. We got enough money. We're gonna go get our rune. Gonna replace the dash rune I don't use with a bounty rune. So that's plus 20% gold find. I already have plus 30% from upping my gold find trait. So we're gonna be getting a little bit extra gold now. Let's see what comes up this way. 15 gold a pop instead of the initial starting 10. Take it. So barbarians have lower damage, but because I've got PAD I don't set off those floor spikes, which is of course a huge benefit because you don't have to worry about one of the more annoying traps in the game. And we do have a lot of health, so if we can survive long enough, we can tank some hits when we get to the boss. We're going to need to do a lot of hitting ourselves to be able to kill it. I don't really know if I don't really mind the barbarian class, but I kind of prefer having the more glass cannon approach. It doesn't work out as well for me here as it does in Isaac, but it works out well enough that I would prefer it. That was stupid. I thought that I would kill him in one little shot. Like everything else is dying, but we've still got only like 17 health missing or 11 health missing or something. I'm too lazy to look at the actual numbers, and I forget what kind of damage he did to me, but it's not a whole lot. And things are going well early in this run, but that's to be expected. That doesn't really change. I could have locked down the castle last time after I found the boss, and then just respawned with a new character and went straight to the boss. But the boss has dropped so much gold, I refuse to have it lowered by 30%, just so that I can try to have a better chance at winning. I know I'll beat them all eventually without locking down the castle, so why take the massive gold decrease the one time I get to fight it, just to make it happen a little bit sooner. This chest gives me even more gold. We're actually already up to almost 1,000, which is really good for this early on in the game. It's interesting how much your perspective begins to change as you play more of this game. Like, it starts out where you're just kind of, oh, you know, well, I'm getting like 200 gold this run, I'm going to be able to upgrade everything. And then you get later and you're like, oh, I've got 1,000, I can't afford anything anyway, let's find some more. It's kind of classic RPG trope, but the fact that it's based on randomized gold find, not consistent experience, makes it a little bit more of a realization, I guess. Well, this game would be really easy if you just got experience for every enemy that you killed and got a level from it. The gold finding stuff is actually much more balanced for this type of game, I think. I won't grab that left statue yet and take the meat out of there. Kill that thing quick. Well, that worked out better than I expected it to, and I just jumped right onto that guy's head. Starting to learn to use that down strike. It wasn't really something I worried about at all until I got to pretty much this area. A little bit of the forest, but now more so I'm noticing myself using it here. It has its uses, I guess. It'd probably be better if I had upgraded my stat for it. But yeah, that's right, Hulk Guard. Your shield might protect you, but you're still gonna die. Skeleton Bowman, you can die too. So can you, Mr. Painting. Doom Trit. That and Doomvis are very tricky words to say. Like, Doom was not meant to be before Trit. Oops, I didn't realize that there was one of these things up here. Ooh, we got a new blueprint for our Ranger Cape. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the capes. They don't give me much in the way of stat increases I care for. But still not a bad thing to have on hand. How did he not take a hit there? He should have been dead. This other Doom Trick can go die as well. I could just be avoiding these things, but might as well try to get the extra gold. Oh! I don't want to fight that guy. He's going to be high level up here, and that'll hurt. That'll hurt really bad. I could probably get this chest without too much risk. I just need to do a little bunny hop. Pick up a bunch of gold. Another little bunny hop. There we go. Perfect. We can exit here down. That's going to be my next path, I guess. I wish there was a way to kind of indicate where the boss was. Oh yeah, I don't set off these spike traps. I don't really have to be worried right here. This is actually a really easy room when you have PAD. Oh, that was stupid though. Damage that I shouldn't have taken. Got my revenge though. Another blueprint, which is a silver chest plate. I think that is an improvement over what I've got. Although it might take more weight. I didn't think that was shaking. That was just a whole bunch of stupidity right in a row. Unfortunately. That's what happens when I don't look at the screen when I jump. Okay, but the good thing is we still have a decent amount of health. Oh yeah, that's right, I took my dash rune off. That's going to be really hard without that, so I'm not even going to try. So looks like I have to go back to the right a ways. Luckily I haven't been running through these rooms, so everything is dead and I don't have to worry when I have to backtrack. Otherwise this could be a much bigger pain than it currently is. And this room shouldn't be too bad. Just need to run at the appropriate times. Couple more Ghastlies. And whoop. Come on. Get where I can hit you. You stupid things. I just want to kill you. I don't want to hurt you. You gotta understand, I don't want to like make you feel pain. I just want to kill you. Just real quick, I want to kill you, get it over with, get you out of my way so I can keep exploring, and then you can go about your own things. You're already a ghost, so when I kill you, it's not like you're gonna go anywhere. Might as well take out this other portrait so I don't hurt myself on it later. He just changed angles in a way that I didn't think he was able to. There's a real chest up here that's got a bunch of gold in it. And we are going to go down and to the right. This is a dead-end room that I don't feel like dealing with because I really just want to find the boss. Except, okay, it's got to be this way. This way, up, and some variation of a path from here. Corrupt Vanguard, you aren't too big of a concern to me. In fact, you die really easily. This thing is actually a much bigger threat. And I did take a hit, but I got an HP healing there. So I guess that kind of balanced out pretty decently. We could hit up or to the right. Let's see what's up. It's one of those guys and some of that stuff. This has got a wolf in it. Both of these have exits. A couple of exits. So I guess we're gonna go with this one. Because, why not? In fact, I think I feel less threatened by these guys than I do by those wolves. Well, that wolf, I only really saw one of them, but this guy wouldn't be a threat if not for that turret. Oh, god damn it. I really need a way to get my HP back up. This room is not going to be that way. Oh god. Mini-boss, I do not want to fight you right now. Okay, and so I guess we will go to the top here. That went surprisingly well. Money bag there. Oh, a critical hit, that helps. This guy's gonna start throwing stars at me. Got a mana potion, that doesn't help. And we're at the boss room, so we can get killed by him with our low health. Well, we have unlocked 2 new pieces of armor that should help if I have the equipment load to carry them. Is there anything else in the immediate area that'll help? A fairy chest. This one is actually really easy to get when you have PAD. So that, and that. Somewhat difficult when you set off those spike plates, but when you're just able to walk right over them, not hard at all to do this without taking damage. There we go. What's in this room? Stuff that's gonna hurt me. What's in this room? A couple of these things and an exit down there that I don't feel like fighting towards. So I guess I'm just gonna go fight the boss. Probably die. Ponce de Leon. He has a much better name than the other guy. What was the other one? It was just like Anthony or something like that, and I'm like, come on. You're a giant floating skull, and you're gonna name yourself with a normal human name. At least Ponce de Leon is like a cool human name for a giant floating skull. Well, not really a giant floating skull, but oh my god. Taking so much damage I shouldn't be taking. There we go, that was a horrible fight. Oh man. That could not have gone worse, really. Giant Barbarian Queen, ADHD Spelunker, sure. Before we buy anything from here, I do want to check here. We unlocked... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We unlocked this Silver Helm, which is worse for my health, better for my mana. I would prefer to have my health up. This one will give me plus 9 armor for plus 15 pounds. That's not bad. And the cape that we unlocked is plus 4% critical damage, plus 15% critical damage for 40 weight. That is not worth it. It is not worth it at all. But this one I'll buy. Leaves me with 4,000 to spend back at the manor here. Give me another attack strength upgrade, another health upgrade. And then we can go back into the castle and see if we fare any better. Of course, the miner starts with low base stats, so I'm not holding out too much hope. But we can at least try to make some good gold, since we'll be getting 18 per coin. We're almost up to, when playing with the miner, we're almost up to 200% gold find, which is incredible. And luckily, these early enemies, even with the low base stats of the miner, aren't that much of a threat. Even when I take damage, it's barely hurting me. And we can go... Oop, that guy's over on the other side. But there is something special down here. So what is this? This is a chess game. For a mere 25% of your gold. Sure, I don't have that much gold, so it doesn't hurt. We'll open this one. Nothing, you stupid, so stupid. Shut up. Never won that game, and he's always such a jerk every time you lose. It makes me a sad panda. There we go. There is another special room down there below me. So this doesn't mark off teleporters. It looks like there's really like next to no chests over in a reasonable place in the Maya. I might as well go see what this question mark is. It's a healing well. That'll be good to remember for later, possibly. Worst comes to worst, I could always teleport back before fighting the boss in the tower. And see if I can heal myself up a bit. I don't like this room. That's why. Let's see now. We are getting very close to what I would guess would be the top of this area. Things should keep dying quickly until we get there. Oh yeah, I've already been in this room. This is just a different way in that leads me to a different exit. There's either a fairy chest in this room or the room right above it. Oh. Come on. I really just took damage there. I thought I jumped in time. Defeat all enemies for a fairy chest. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but I'm going to go for it. It's probably what's going to cost me this run, but... you know what? It's worth it for the fairy chest. I can always teleport back to that healing thing. Another vault room for my bracers. I forget what I have on my bracers right now. We're also going to go for this one, because why not? We're low on health, we aren't in the best position to try to succeed right now. If I get a vampire rune, I would be quite happy. Retaliation rune, not that useful. And it would replace my current vault rune. Well, I think I do have a vampire rune for my helmet, so if I put the vault rune I just got for my bracers on, I could use the vampire rune for the helmet, and then I would have the best of both worlds. I think it would take out one of my bounty runes, which is not that great, but not that bad. I would prefer to have the survivability of the vampire rune over the extra gold. It would stack nicely with my balance rune that gives me 1 HP per kill. And this is going to kill things nicely. Get a lot of gold built up. I survived much longer than I kind of would have expected with how much damage I've taken. This is where our boss room would have been if we hadn't beaten it already, so there's some HP back. There's a lot of gold in here. We've got to be getting close to where the castle separates into the Maya. Actually, here it is. Now the question is, I could go try to get to that healing wall again real quick and heal up, or I could try saving that for after the boss. That wolf just died in one hit. That is actually kind of surprising. We got some HP here, so we're going to save that till before the boss, since we now have enough HP to survive a little bit. There's a question mark room to the right over there. We want to kill this room first. That was stupid of me. Let's see what's in here. There's a journal entry. I have been standing outside the dungeon gate for longer than I care to admit. My courage has finally been sapped, for I have spied the monsters below, and they make my previous struggles laughable in comparison. I must steel myself. I must focus. There is so little light down here that I fear that I may lose myself. So he hasn't quite gotten all the way to where he's unlocked the door yet. He's getting close, though. Poor Mr. Prince, just trying to reclaim his throne. And all these monsters are like, we're gonna stop you, man, because we don't like you. Oh, kill this guy before he fires, thank you. Mr. Skeleton Man, I would like to kill you as well. There we go. We got another blueprint, this is for a silver cape. Who makes a cape out of silver? I mean, I understand wanting to make the same, like, the same, types of items for all the different, types of equipment. But who makes a cape out of bloody silver? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. I'm just gonna walk around with a sheet of silver hanging off my back. 'Cause what? 'Cause it's extra heavy, heavier than a cape should be? 'Cause it's impractical and does nothing to protect you? I just don't get it. And kill you now, so your spike ball just disappears. Oh, it did make a coin drop down there. Yeah, Mr. Hulkguard, you are not a threat, because you can't actually do anything to me as long as I keep attacking you like this. Well, he does give a lot of backward momentum. I just jumped right into him. That's one way that he could do something to me if I don't attack, so I land at him. Or land in him. Hokage, gay muscle weakness, Lich King, hypochondriac. You tend to exaggerate. You're so heavy enemies can't knock you back. And a Lich King who's a dwarf. Let's see about doing the Lich King here. Before we buy anything from there, I want to see... Let's see, my brace... So I could do... Vampirism rune for my helmet, right? Yeah, Vampire rune for 1050. And then my bracers, I would have to equip my Vault rune, which would be more than 1050. And I would lose 10% gold. Fine, that's not too much. Let's equip that. Real quick, I just want to be like, jump, jump, jump. Triple jump! Anyway, we want to go here now, helmet, and we want to buy Vampire rune for 1225. So now we're going to be getting 3 health back per kill. We still got our double jump, which is important. And that's going to make a big difference, I think, because now instead of dealing with a bunch of, and having our HP only go up a little bit each kill, it's going to go up a little bit higher amount. And since we're a Lich King, we're actually going to be gaining more HP max every kill we get, which essentially heals us for 4 anyway. And I believe I can convert that extra max HP into MP, yes. So even though I don't use my spells very much, it does help me to keep my HP below the limit in terms of my max. This seems like a good combo, the Lich King and the Vampire rune and everything. We should be going up though, not down. I mean, there might be something good down there, but I shouldn't be using my time to go to a place that is probably going to lead me to the dungeon instead of the tower. And let's just take this shortcut down here to sneak up on this guy. Well, not really sneak up, because he still saw me coming, but... Then we can run back through here, kill this one. Now I wonder, because I got 87 out of 89, if I do that, yeah, it just converts a certain amount of my max HP into MP every time I use that. What is my spell, by the way? I've got crows. Crows are not great, but they're also not a bad one to have. So now I need to be really careful for a while, because testing my A ability has left me kind of low on max HP. I am actually able to get up into this little opening here, which is of course beneficial with this chest laying there. And it gives me more enemies to kill to raise my max HP back up. This is starting off well. I wouldn't say great, but well. That was just stupid dumb luck on my part that he flew up through the floor like that. What? I missed my downward strike. Okay, now we're starting to have some bad luck here. Of course, when I say that it's going decently well, then we start doing poorly. Oh, my apologies. It's a sneeze out of nowhere. And let's see. Up here, we got a gold coin left. And so, we're gaining 3 HP in terms of healing each time we kill something, as well as 4 HP of max health. I should probably be using my crows a little bit more often, but they don't really do all that much damage. But I do have a ton of MP, so I guess it doesn't make sense to not use them. Especially in hectic rooms where there are a lot of enemies. There we go. Slowly getting myself healed up. I believe that the 4 HP I gain from my Lich ability is also coming in as health that I have full, not health that's been drained already that needs refilled. So I think I am progressively gaining about 7 HP per kill, which is really, really good. Of course, there will come a point when I hit the maximum health, but I can just transfer a bunch of it to mana and start back at the lower part. Or if I'm all at full health and I want to keep with that, oops, I can do that as well. I'm so busy theory crafting that I'm busy taking damage. And let's see now. This will be the forest. I don't really want to be over here. You know what, that room that I do want to go to is not far from the start, so I'm just going to teleport back. I'm almost afraid to see how hard the dungeon is after how much trouble I've had with the tower compared to the forest and the castle. But hopefully we're going to be right about at the point where we're strong enough to take on the tower. Let's go up here. And our entrance to the tower should be nearby. It's always at the top, and I must be getting pretty close to the top of the castle area. There we go. I'm getting relatively good at controlling my character in this game. Not great, but relatively good. I shouldn't have broke that open because I had full HP. That's another plus, is that we are back to full health, and we are continuing to gain more. Go away, Ison. Mimic chest almost got me. I was so worried about the ice dude, I forgot those existed. So now if we can find our boss relatively quick, I feel like we're in decent shape. I don't want to go that way just yet. This wolf is going to be kind of a pain in the neck, but we can kill him hopefully pretty easily. Let's do crows. Did he just turn that... Did the crows just turn that wolf into a couple of boxes? That's kind of what it looked like. Or were there just boxes behind the wolf that I missed to begin with? And then he just kind of died and they became revealed. I'll just die already. Okay, now that room did not go the best for us. We do have another journal entry. More stuff about the dungeon. I thought I knew what darkness was, but here in the dungeon the darkness has a voice. It calls in me through gates and around corners. It taunts me. The darkness is so thick it is almost intangible. It is almost tangible, and the beasts here have made it their home. They move swiftly through the corridors and are more terrifying than anything I've fought before. I must be prudent and choose my battles carefully. Being confrontational now may cost me my life. It very well could, good Sir Prince. It very well could. In fact, you can ask any number of the people in my family line who have died in this playthrough. What was back there that was the question mark? Oh, the journal. That's right. Okay, so we don't really have all that much health going in here. Didn't work out quite as well as I expected. Guardian Helm, that could be useful. A bunch more gold. Down here is stuff that I don't want to deal with. I forget, did I break both the statues by the forest? Because I could really... I did. But I am actually going to take some time to go back through the castle here a bit. And see if I can't get myself healed up before I take on this boss. I think that's a prudent decision. I have tended to just kind of rush into the bosses when I find them. But obviously I don't think I'm going to beat it with 89 health. So I might as well take the time to try to get my health up to a point where I have a good chance. And the best way to do that is to explore the area where things don't hurt all that bad and they die very quickly. With gaining 7 HP per kill, it shouldn't take too long before we're at a point where I think our health is in a good situation. This room is literally just an empty corridor. I don't think I've seen that one come up before. Jumpy, jumpy. Let's see now. We'll go down from here. Eventually we'll find the dungeon area, which will have a drumstick waiting in the one statue for us. We do have a carnival. I would have missed that if I hadn't come back. 10 daggers to destroy 8 targets. I always fail at this, but I might as well give it a shot. Oops. There's 1. Barely missed 2. There's my... I think that's the last miss I can have. Okay, so I've officially failed now. But I can keep getting some gold by breaking more of these. Oops. I'm horrible at judging how far and how long it's going to take the daggers to get over there. Yeah, shut up, Mr. Sad Clown. You're a jerk too. You and that smug little elf, you're both jerks. And we want to go left and then down, it appears. Which means I'm going to have to go up this way. Haha. Fairy chest for defeating all enemies. I might actually be able to do that on this one. I can. This is true. This is true. And we can go down this way. Let's see. I want to go down and then to the left a bit. Our HP is getting almost up to full, kind of. Steadily progressing where I have more HP and more of it being full, but whether I'm actually making progress toward full health or just kind of staying at equilibrium here, I don't know. There we go. What's up, Joker? I'm not entirely talking to myself. Wario's here too. But I'm used to talking to myself. I record videos for YouTube. That's my only option when I'm doing those. Hopefully this isn't a boss painting. It is. But I want to try to take this thing on. Not particularly. How you doing today, Joker? I just said you were the one who was here. I just said that when I'm recording YouTube videos, I talk to myself. But I said that you were here. That you were here. Exactly. So we are almost back to full health. That seems kind of like sensory overload. I don't know how you could manage to understand any one of the three at that point. So health is almost full, and then we can go take on this jerk of a boss. Who would have ever thought that Ghastly would be a boss of its own? You guys are crazy. I could never pull that off and actually understand anything of what was going on in any of them. Space pirates versus zombies. That seems like actually kind of an interesting game. And let's see. Oh, we got a well. If I take any damage in this next couple rooms. I gotcha. We got another vault room. I've almost got enough where if I wanted to I could have like 5 jumps. That's a really long time for just a little bit of progress. So I don't really know. Oh, probably from the boss room. No, let's go take that. I want to go back to the boss room down here just to see if this is what I think it is. Also, there's a teleporter here I can use. Might as well bump up our max HP a little bit more by killing things. It's just about time to move on to trying to fight this boss though. I got my health up to full. I've got the teleporters ready to go. My crows are at... my mana is nice and high. Yeah, I think it's time to go fight this boss. Let's just jump on the teleporter here. Oh, hello, darkness and evil mage dudes. I will be coming to you hopefully very shortly. This boss. Well, I've also been playing this for a lot longer than Empty has, and have a lot more stat upgrades. I'm supposed to be on the 3rd of 4 areas, and I was playing through the first there to try to grind up some health back. Now I gotta fight this giant Ghastly here. He's gonna charge me. I can hit him at least once before he does it again. I know Oreo was saying this was the first boss to give him a lot of trouble. Come on. I can see why, because this guy is kind of a jerk. He's not really all that difficult. There's just so much going on in the room that you have to avoid. And his charges, which don't help. Oh god, how did I not take damage there? I gotta remember that I can attack while running backwards. And I gotta keep an eye out for these spike balls and these fireballs. And make sure that I don't run into any of them. Oh, come on. Ugh. Crap. This is not gonna go well. I am too low on health to make this work now. What I really need is a good Hokage character for the extra damage they give. Because my problem right now isn't my health, it's the fact that he's taking so many hits to kill that I'm bound to take a lot of hits running away. I'm gonna charge again, hit him a couple times, and then run. It seems like if I'm in the flame on his head, he doesn't actually hurt me. It's only if I touch the, like, core part. Oh man, that was close. He's gonna charge again. Couldn't get a hit. Now I can get a couple. Okay, this is actually going relatively well now. But not great. We still have a lot of health to go, and I'm not exactly well off on health myself. And let's see. Oh, Nope, nope, 14 health. Oh my god. I fell right onto the flame, pretty much. That was a good attempt, though. It was better than I've had so far. Let's see. Barbarian King, Assassin with Hypergonadism, or a Lich Queen. We're gonna go with the Assassin here. Attack power up. We got 1344 remaining. We might as well raise my equip load. I do have some new equipment that I could buy when I have more gold again. Let's see, we got Guardian Helm would give me less health and more mana and armor. I don't know if I really want that one. And, whoops. What is this cape? +1 Siphon. That is Mana Steal, which doesn't help me all that much. Because I don't really use my spells all that much. So I got a couple of new Vault runes, a new Sky runes. Still no more Vampirism runes, which is what I really want. But Assassin's special ability might come in handy at some point. Pick up some gold. Let's see now. We got... Oops. This early part of the game is literally the most simple thing that it could be at this point. I just need to keep moving upwards. I really want to beat the tower before this stream is over. I want to start exploring the dungeon, but I don't want to do it when I can't even beat the tower boss. Yeah, get closer, Grey Knight. Damn it! There we go. It's a lot of stuff firing at me from a distance. Now that's all dead. I want to go up further, to the right, to the left. Yeah, I could somewhat agree with that. I mean, they are a bit varied in terms of once you actually get... the different areas are very varied in how they look, in my opinion. But a lot of them have, like, reused room layouts that are just put with the new enemy types on them. And with the new background and everything. But I think the game does a decent job of switching things up. It's just that then doesn't switch up room designs as it does with the like looks of them. There was a mimic on top of a real chest. That is ridiculous. This game can be a jerk sometimes. Stupid wolf. Great red wolf Sif, I guess? Whoops. On the other hand, I think this only has 4 areas, so this is the 3rd of 4. I'm really not looking forward to exploring the dungeon. It seems kind of horrifying. There's a game. Super House of Dead Ninjas. I wouldn't say it's really like this game very much at all. I played it quite a bit before, but that's much more of a speedrun, kind of a speedrun Spelunky, I would say, than anything like a more, than anything like a side-scrolling platformer action game like this is. I do see the comparison, but I think it's kind of, I would say it's almost more like Spelunky than it is like this. More about getting to the bottom, moving quick, and just kind of killing things that get in your way instead of... But yeah, the areas in that are definitely much more varied than the ones in this. Oops, I thought he was going to die in one hit. Okay, so if we can find the boss, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is to jump back to the castle. Oh, no, oh. Jump back to the castle and try to fill up my health with my vampire and balance runes. Unfortunately, with this character, I don't gain any health. I don't gain any max health when I kill something like I did with the last one. God, I hate you eyes. Just go get some clear eyes. I'll pay for it. Stop trying to kill me. You didn't die in 2 hits. Why? Why do you hate me, game? Oh man, that was just a bad run. Bury me with my money. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to use your money before I give it all to Sharon. The Hokage Dextrocardia, that's horrible. EDS and nearsighted, or gigantism and stereo blind. Why do I not have... This is very true. This is very true. But I do really wish I had this perk up here where I could randomize my children and be able to not have to take one of these 3 with horrible traits. And with that though, I am going to have to end this stream because I just got called for dinner. And yes, I have lived the NES experience. And those were good games back then. It's part of the reason why I love games that are highly challenging, is just because of the ones back on the NES. But yeah, with that, since it's dinner time, I'm going to have to take off. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys probably later on an empty stream, if I had to guess. Assuming that he actually